1540 WADK.
Welcome back to What's Up Newt Presents 1540 Live. You are listening to Aerosmith. We are joined in the studio now by 7 Day Weekend. Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend join us. They've been playing at One Pelham East. You may have seen them at One Pelham East for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. They played a marathon there. Adam and Joe, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You guys play any Aerosmith?
We used to.
Yeah, we actually had a little Aerosmith medley for a little while.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's start right from the top. Where do you guys, as a band, call home?
Fairhaven probably is
Okay.
the band home.
That's the rehearsal space.
That's fine.
And-
We get along with them.
Yeah, we're good with Fairhaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passes the test.
Yeah.
That passes the test. So you guys started in 2012, and I know you play at One Pelham East. Where else do you play in Rhode Island? Or in actually outside of Boston?
Well, in Rhode Island we play at Cityside. We've played at Cellos
East
Yeah.
Greenwich.
on the water.
Yep. Rerun in Providence.
Whiskey.
Twiggy's a good friend of mine.
Whiskey Republic. We
Yeah.
played.
Whiskey Republic.
We played their 3-year anniversary.
Couple weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was really cool.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So tell us about the band. What kind of music are you playing? If somebody comes out to your show, sees you for the first time, what can they expect?
It's dance music. There's no restrictions on genre or time period or anything like that. It's just anything that you would want to dance to when you're out.
Good music.
Yeah.
It's good dance music. I mean, old stuff, new stuff, classic stuff. You're not gonna come to a show and hear a song that you don't know.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at some of the bands some of you guys have played in. The Criminals. He was on the program here. The lead singer
You got
a
me.
couple weeks ago.
I don't remember.
Oh,
It's
really?
okay. Nah,
Okay.
I wasn't on the show, and super producer Jacob probably wasn't here. But we'll come up with a
I
name.
was, but
I've seen the Criminals many times up in Providence. That's why.
Yeah, they were around for quite a while. They kind of disbanded last year. And
Summertime.
yeah, over the summer they disbanded, and we picked up our guitarist from them.
I could be completely making up that they were on the program. Then.
yeah, I mean, I don't remember having the Criminals on. We might have
Criminals
some-
could be the culprits. That's another
Yeah.
Culprits, yeah.
another common.
Yeah.
They're similar.
So you
names.
play at One Pelham East here in Newport.
Yep.
What's it like playing there?
It's a good time.
Yeah. What's it like
I
compared
never had
to?
a bad time there.
What's it? It's always busy.
Yeah.
Every time I see
Absolutely.
Chris Kilroy, it's busy. How's business? It's busy.
It's
Yeah.
it's always a good time in there. The show we just played there a few weeks back for the St. Patrick's Day thing.
It was out of
It was
control.
amazing.
How do you guys get through that long of a day there?
I took a nap.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Up
got
in
a hotel
studio or
room.
something? Oh, you
I
got
was
a
like at a
hotel room.
hotel room, and I took a nap in between the shows.
What did you guys play? You guys did an early, and like how did your day work?
We got there at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
9:30,
So everybody's already
9:30.
drunk.
Yeah, they were banging on. It didn't open till like 11:30 or 12, and they were banging on the door at like 10 o'clock.
There were people banging on the doors. They let us in early so we could set up. We got everything basically set up, sound checked, and there were people ready to get in. And once they started filtering in, we started playing.
Played 1 to 5, and then 10 to 1.
Nice.
Wow.
So
That's
we had a
long
little
time.
bit of a break in between. He took a nap, and
Yep.
the rest of us went and grabbed some food and just kind of hung out.
And now, how many guys are in your band?
5 guys.
Okay, 5 guys. And now no girls, right?
No
That's kind
girls.
of not nice to me.
5 guys.
I shouldn't just assume it's all guys.
That's true.
There are
You
plenty of
shouldn't.
bands. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're playing.
You're right.
You're playing at One Pelham East again on May 31st.
Yep.
Which is a big weekend, right? That's got to be pretty darn close to Memorial
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, it's gonna be Memorial Day weekend, right?
I think it's the weekend after Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Is it?
That
But-
sounds good.
Every weekend over there is a good weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And where else can people see you in the area coming up?
Coming.
As far as Newport, that's kind of our mainstay in Newport. We've been actually venturing off into Boston a little bit. We do some shows in the Fall River area.
Yeah, we're at Boondocks the day before the Pelham, actually, in Fall River.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I see that. Let's see here. One Pelham East, La Forge, all good places around here. and then Whiskey Republic in Providence, Rira in Providence, Cello's on the waterfront.
Yeah.
So, and then your next show is in Boston, the Warehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually just picked up that show
Yeah.
today.
Do you guys play a lot in Boston?
We haven't, but we're starting to.
Yeah.
We've done a couple things up there, and they really like us. So we were saying before how Fairhaven's our home base, but Joe's based out of Quincy.
Okay.
I'm based out of Fairhaven, and then the guitarist is from actually Little Compton now. He moved to Little Compton. John's from Fall River,
Yep.
so we're
Steve is
all
on
over
it.
the map. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
What's your favorite place to play right now in Boston?
Bell in hand.
Bell in Hand. That's
But
a big one.
we're playing Whiskey Priest this summer, which is probably going to be pretty crazy.
Just
I've been there.
Speaking of Boston, I guess I'm really going to put you on the spot here. Obviously it's 1 year anniversary of Boston Marathon.
Right.
You know, a lot of concerts were right after. A lot of Neil Diamond came to Fenway Park and sang. What do you think it is about live music that just carried people through and, you know, just helped them out during that time?
I think it's just like a common denominator, kind of like how the sports were, is that just everybody can grasp onto that, just like everybody can grasp onto music, and you know, it's especially like with Neil Diamond and things like that. It's just stuff that is, you know, identifiable with Boston, and you know, as somebody that's, you know, all of us are from the area, can kind of you know, appreciate that Boston has a certain love for Boston.
right.
That I
all
don't think
things
a lot
Boston.
of places. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't
when
think
something is
Dropkick-
associated with Boston, it's
Yeah. Well, music's like a universal language.
Right.
It speaks to everybody.
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, and then Boston sports today. I rewatched last year when the first game after
Yep.
the Boston Bruins, the first game after the marathon, and you know when the crowd just took over and sang the national anthem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was amazing.
Chilling. Yeah.
oh, you just get chills watching it.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Absolutely. We are talking to Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend, cover band that plays a little bit of everything. Is there any songs you guys won't play that you know, but is it like Brick House or YMCA or
Freebird.
Yeah.
are there any songs I actually have to pay you, give you $20 in order to play?
I think you hit a couple of them on the head right there. But I would say that my song that I would never want to play unless we were, you know, if we were to do a wedding and the bride was like, we need that song, is "We Are Family."
Oh, yes.
Sledge. I cannot stand that song. I've never been able to. It's just something about it. I just can't deal with it. I do not like it. But
I mean, for me, honestly, the funny thing is I've played in like heavier bands my whole life. So my bass player Steve and I, we talk about quite often how the music that we play now is stuff that we like, but we never thought we'd ever play. So I mean, the fact that we're playing Beyonce and you know,
NSYNC.
things like that, NSYNC.
Well, that's not
exactly.
something you guys actually are listening to. Are you guys
I
listening
am.
to the top? You're listening to the top 40 when you're driving around?
I listen to the top 40 on the radio now because we kind of have to.
Well, you got to know it.
Homework.
Yeah.
But that stuff that was top 40, like late 90s, well, and I was in, you know, early 2000s when I was in high school, that kind of stuff, I still, you know, this is, when the stuff that you heard when you were in high school, there's always just a soft spot for it.
Definitely.
And may I recommend that when you're in the Newport area, you listen to Mix 99.3. Our good buddy Double G is on that. And speaking of Double G, he's going to be joining us in just a couple minutes here at about
I wanted to
4:35.
get the scoop on him.
Yeah, so before he comes into the studio, let's hear a couple.
Did he ever have hair?
It's funny. The Double G and I both have no hair.
Look at that.
It's been quite a while, but Double G and I go back, you know, 25 plus years.
So have you told him for 25 plus years that he had a face for radio?
Well, he's always, you know, him and his mom have always had that radio, you know, something going
Powerhouse,
on.
yeah.
You know, since the elementary school days and the middle school days, always there was a radio presence going on there.
When he was wearing the Buzzy the Bee costume.
Yeah.
What do you think pushed him towards DJing and you towards live music? Is there one thing, like, is there some break in the road that you guys each went a different way?
Well, honestly, and I would say just his taste in music, as well as mine. I mean, I think it's varied on both our parts, but he gravitated more towards the R&B and hip hop and rap stuff, and I gravitated more towards the hard rock and that kind of stuff. But I had an appreciation for one and him the other, so it worked. But I think as we got older, I learned how to play the drums, and he was always into DJing and that kind of stuff. So
And now it's come almost full circle where you're playing the songs that he's playing on the radio out in clubs,
exactly,
which is
very much to Joe's testament. He's the one who really pushed some of that stuff, and we said, hey, if we'll run with it,
Yeah.
and it works.
And Double G will be joining us in just a few minutes. You're listening to What's Up Newt presents 1540 Live. Welcome back to What's Up Newt presents 1540 Live. This is Ryan Belmore. Every weekday at 4 p.m. I'm joined by super producer Jacob. Jacob, are we having fun?
Oh, we are. We're having a lot of fun.
We are joined by Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend right now. Guys, how you hanging in?
Hanging in there.
Good times.
Having a good time.
Before we introduce our next guest, Double G will be joining us from our sister station, Mix 99.3. I wanted to give you guys an opportunity. Where can people go to find out more about your band?
The best place to go would be our website, 7dayweekendband.com. Or we put every event up on our Facebook, which is facebook.com/7dayband. And everything goes on our Facebook, all the pictures and everything that gets taken, videos, all that stuff.
Great. We'll go like it and
best place. Yeah.
share it and spread the good word. In about 10 minutes, actually 20 minutes, we'll be joined by Tom DiNucci, actor, writer, director from Almost Mercy. But now we are joined by Double G from Mix 99.3. How's it going, sir? All right. Maybe in just a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he
Hey.
is. How's it going?
Super producer Jacob forgot to tell me to hit a button.
I'm sorry. You never used a board before?
Not in this studio. So, I got to catch the first part of the show. What's up, Ryan and Jacob? I didn't know you guys got hired by a modeling agency, Face for Radio.
Oh, you like it?
That explains your burgundy pants, Jacob.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We missed you yesterday.
Yeah. I had a dentist appointment, so I had to miss out on our Mix Mondays, as you would call
Yeah,
it.
so Double G comes in and tells us the top 5 songs every Monday here on 1540 Live. Double G, is 7 Day Weekend playing any of the top 5 songs yet out in the bars?
I'm not sure. I'm actually surprised. I've caught videos of Adam and his band online. Like I said, you guys said earlier, me and Adam kind of grew up together. So seeing him perform in sync songs is quite a surprise. It's kind of the last thing I would suspect from someone whose kind of idol at one point was Lars Ulrich from Metallica.
You said it best, my friend.
It took me a little bit of convincing until the first time that we played it, and all the girls, really enjoyed it.
You
So.
obviously want the reaction, but yeah, it's definitely a surprise. So some of the songs that we'll probably play in Old School Ride and stuff like that, you could definitely catch 7 Day Weekend playing. I actually got to catch them on St. Patrick's Day weekend over at One Pelham.
Excellent.
They had a great show. They did doubleheader that day, right, guys?
Yeah, doubleheader was a good time.
Long day. They said they remember it as well.
Yes.
I don't remember much of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we have a lot of pictures to refresh our
Yeah.
memories on that one.
Yes.
Once again, we're speaking with 7 Day Weekend. Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend have joined us. They have an upcoming show April 25th, the Warehouse Bar and Grill up in Boston. May 31st, they're back here in Newport at One Pelham East. And then also Double G is joining us. So Double G, what's the most popular songs right now that they might be playing out in clubs?
I would say the songs I could see is probably the songs are probably a little bit more recurrent, kind of like a Daft Punk Get Lucky, songs like that, Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines. I could see definitely working for most cover bands right now.
And I've got to ask these guys, have you guys heard the song Selfie?
No. I was looking. I generally every Monday or Tuesday will look through the Billboard Top 100 just to see kind of movement and try to stay ahead of stuff. And I saw it on there, and I was like, wow, that's a really stupid.
Double G,
name
should
for a
they
song.
perform it at Pelham East?
Only if you can get a female on stage to kind of recite the lyrics. I could always hook you guys up with our intern. She's perfect. She's got the white girl voice and everything. She can go to town on it.
Send her down.
Yeah.
Exactly. She probably knows the lyrics by heart.
Guys, it is terrible. It is a terrible song. Speaking of, how do you guys choose what songs you should start playing and when?
Man. That's it's always an interesting.
Yeah, that's
Do you give it like a couple months to see if this one's actually going to stick around, or?
Well, what we tend to do is everybody kind of picks some stuff, or whether it's on the radio, whether it's an oldie but goodie, we'll just talk about it, and then usually Joe comes in and says, "No, we're gonna do this song," and then we just do that song, and it works. So,
So Joe's the boss.
Joe has his finger on the pulse of America when it comes to choosing songs. So we really defer to what he says as far as any of the newer stuff. And like Double G was saying, we did just we got Get Lucky and Happy and Blurred Lines and some of those new songs in the rotation, but we do fall back to, like you said, the NSYNC and Belle Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown and that kind of stuff too. So.
And how long does it take you to learn a song? If Double G comes up with a new song they should play at One Palomise on May 31st, between now and then, would you guys be able to learn it? How long does it usually take?
Oh yeah.
We can absolutely learn a song for Double G.
Oh, really? I don't know if I'm going to give you guys a playlist. I trust your judgment.
No, I think we should have a 1540 Live song that we work with our Double G at Mix 99.3 that they have to learn and play at Pelham.
Yeah. What was that artist
like
you brought
it.
in 2 weeks ago that you broke?
Which one?
You broke an artist over here. Did you put him in your top five?
I bring,
They were the 4 or 5 girls, weren't
yeah,
they?
yeah, it was.
Jasmine Sisters?
Yeah.
I don't think that's taken off well enough for them to have to
Oh,
learn
okay.
that one.
Okay.
And plus, it was 4 girls.
Yeah.
yeah, but
You
know,
gotta keep it in their lane.
Yeah.
Four girls isn't your lane.
It's like a remake of SWV's Week. I don't see them
What?
rocking that out with that one.
Do you guys perform any all-female songs like Alanis Morissette or anything like that?
We do actually a decent amount of all female songs. We
And
do
Wilson
Beyonce.
No,
Not yet.
Not quite. we could do Hold On for
could.
the 31st show. That would be a good one.
That'd be nice.
Acapella.
Yeah, yeah,
Acapella
acapella. That'd be great.
We do some the Beyonce goes over great. Crazy
Just
in
added
Love, Single Ladies.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's your,
he's singing Single Ladies.
He hits the high notes.
He hits them all.
Nice.
Really?
Try. Try.
Is there something you had to practice or do in order to hit those high notes, or have you always been able to hit them?
No, it's just I took I could hit them really well when I was like 9 or 10, but then I had to go. I took lessons for a long time in Taunton, and it's just you just have to warm up and really stretch everything out and pray that you can get there on any given night.
You are listening to What's Up New Presents 1540 Live. We were speaking with 7 Day Weekend and Double G from Mix 99.3. Double G, I asked before you came in, I don't know if you heard it, but I asked, he went with live music, you went with DJing.
Yeah.
What was the sign in the road that made you go the opposite way of he did?
I think me discovering hip hop, kind of like we were in elementary school, pretty much from first grade through senior year. Me and Adam were in the same class, so we had similar music tastes when I first started going to school with him, both into Metallica, things like that. And I discovered hip hop probably when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and that kind of changed my musical taste. I still enjoy rock music, but I just liked hip hop more, and the live music aspect with hip hop isn't as prevalent. And I wasn't about to be a rapper, so I went with the DJ lane. I was all set with that. I wasn't about to be freestyling at the lunch table.
Not the lunch table, but he did put on quite the performance at the senior prom.
Really?
That's for another show, I guess.
We have a couple minutes. I mean, we might be able to sneak it in somewhere.
Well, this is why I'm very glad I did not grow up in the generation of YouTube, because there are videotapes of dumb things I did in high school, but they're actually on
You
videotapes,
gotta find a VHS.
and no one's put them on the internet, so I'm very happy about that.
Yet.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm one of the only people that still got a copy of those tapes, and I keep them
Check
hidden well.
Groupon for the video to AVI conversion process.
It's not happening. It's not going online.
Speaking of YouTube, you look at all the YouTube sensations, people that have been found off YouTube. I wonder if you would have done some of those dumb things you did as you were a kid if you knew it was going to end up on YouTube.
No.
Yeah, see, so maybe you wouldn't have been able to become a DJ because you would have been afraid of to.
No, it wasn't about that. I think it's just a matter of the people that put those kind of stuff online are seeking attention.
Yeah.
Bieber's a sensation, right? YouTube sensation?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Bieber, there's a group out of Boston, Carmen, that got discovered for doing like a random cover of a Chris Brown song, and they're signed to Epic Records now.
Boyce Avenue is probably one of the bigger ones. Does a lot of covers. He plays House of Blues. He played a couple weeks ago or months ago.
Joe and Adam from 7 Day Weekend. Are you guys playing any Justin Bieber at One Pelham East?
Negative. Nope. Never. Never.
Nope,
never
never?
played a Justin Bieber song.
What's your final couple songs that you end each night with?
Generally at the end of the night, we Don't Stop Believing makes it in there, and then almost all shows end in Shout.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the crowd loves it.
Yeah.
It's a great end of the night song. Everyone's drunk and they just want to, dance
Yeah.
and have a good time, and they do.
Will the 80s music ever go away?
80s music, I hope not.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
so.
so.
Well, 80s was great for sing-along songs
Right.
like Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, all those songs. Even as a DJ, I kind of resort to those at some points because you want that sing-along moment from the crowd.
Yep.
Yeah, I came into the studio last week. I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, and Double G was playing Bon Jovi Power Hour. It was awesome.
Nice.
Sounds awesome.
Everybody
Last
in the office was singing along.
Yeah, it was old school rock week last week, so all the bands were kind of 80s rock. So it was Aerosmith, Hall & Oates, Bon Jovi, Guns N'
Nice.
Roses, and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wow,
It was a good one.
that's a good mix.
Double G, what's happening on Mix 99.3 this week?
This week it's just a standard artist blocks. We did Outkast on Monday because they reunited at Coachella this past weekend in California. And tomorrow it's actually Eminem.
Very nice.
Nice.
And we can listen in on that at 2 o'clock?
Yes, 2 o'clock artist block.
I know that because that's when I'm usually walking in, so that was a good guess right there.
Very good guess.
And that's, again, Mix 99.3, our sister station FM. Tune in for that, of course, and then tune back here to listen to us because Double G's always joining us, usually on Mondays with the top 5 songs. Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend, once again, let people know where they can see you and let people know where they can go to find out more about you.
And this area will be at One Pelham East on May 31st. And you can check out our website, 7dayweekendband.com, and make sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/7dayband. All of our information will always be there, any updates, everything like that.
Share with your friends.
Yeah, speaking of sharing with your friends, I assume that you guys would like to play in this area a little bit more. Do you guys usually reach out to the venues, or do you ask, your fans to reach out to the venues and say, we want 7 Day Weekend? How do you usually do that, or do you wait for a venue owner to call you?
Well, it always helps when the people, request us at whatever club or whatever it is. But generally, we work with booking agents, and we book exclusively with the agents, and they put us at the different clubs.
Okay. And then May 31st, everybody come out. I'll be there, and I think I'm going to drag producer Jake up there. He needs to get out of the house now that he
get
has
me
new
out of the
clothes.
house, Ryan.
I like it.
Now that I got new shoes, oh man, I'm feeling
New
good.
shoes,
There you go.
new pants.
You know, I'm
And now,
looking
hey,
good.
and now that you're not smoking, you can spend more money on
Exactly.
the other stuff.
Oh, I'm like a
Wow.
month into it. I am angry, but I'm doing it.
He's angry, but he's more colorful. This is the first time I haven't seen him in all black in a minute.
You know?
That's it.
He looks like a rainbow all of a sudden today.
Hello.
You're listening to What's Up New Presents 1540 Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to What's Up New Presents 1540 Live. It is a rainy Tuesday, 53 degrees here in Newport. Hope you're having a great afternoon.
I know I am.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I know you. We're all picking on each other here in the studio, on air, off
Been a
air.
whole lot of fun.
Yes. It is not a good habit to start, especially the way I open the show. I spend 10 minutes paying tribute to
We were very
Boston.
serious.
Very serious, which, this is your hometown entertainment show, so we're talking about what's fun and how to live the best life here in Newport County and in our listening area. But we're having a great time. We have Adam and Joe from 70 Weekend joining us. They're still here. They have a show coming up at 1 Pelham East here on Thames Street on May 31st, which will be a great show. So we didn't get into it. So, Adam, what do you do in the band?
I play drums.
Okay. No vocals? They don't give you a microphone?
They give me a microphone, but they turn it off.
Do they tell you that before the show or after?
Usually it's after.
Yeah, he's not telling the truth right now. It's the best way I can say that. Yeah,
Do they not give you a microphone because...
he has a microphone. Don't let him.
I have a microphone basically to promote.
He has a
So
mic, yeah.
between songs, I'm yelling out to like the Facebook page and go to the website and
Because I forget.
that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Joe takes on the singing duties and does a great job, and I don't want to. He doesn't have to worry about the promotion aspect. I'll take care of the promotion and the managing and the drumming.
Now, Joe, I've seen all these pictures on Facebook and on 7dayweekendband.com. Do you not play an instrument? Do you just sing?
I do not play an instrument. No,
Okay. Just never
unfortunately.
learned?
Yeah, I never.
Well, you said you took vocal
I
lessons.
took vocal lessons.
That's
yeah.
an instrument right
That
there.
is.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
the
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but to train your voice it's a difficult thing.
he has the voice of an angel.
And then
know about all that.
there is the rest of your band is.
We have Elton on guitar, and then we have Steve on the bass, and we have John who plays a little bit of keyboards and saxophone.
Oh, nice.
Wow, a little
Got a horn
saxophone in a
there.
cover band.
Yeah.
Some horn.
And they all and everyone sings. You know, there's vocals all over the place, layered harmonies, melodies, different kinds of things.
Yeah.
Joe can speak on that.
Yeah. We when we added John actually just joined the band recently, so we've been kind of working a lot more on vocals. But we try to fit it in whenever we can. That's something that obviously not playing an instrument and being a vocalist, harmonies are something that are kind of important to me.
And what is your background, in music, bands, and things like that?
This is actually my first band.
And how they discover you, or did you discover them?
I don't think we have enough time for that. It's like a
that's-
friend of a friend of a friend, and it's kind of.
It really is a crazy story.
When
every
did you
time
start
I-
singing?
I've been singing, it's just forever. But I started taking lessons when I was a freshman in high school, and then I did it for about a year, and then I left, and then I went back, like my senior year in high school, and I probably have about maybe 7 or 8 years of at least off and on vocal lessons. And this obviously the stuff that you learn in those lessons, you use, to continue building the strength and all that stuff in your voice.
And
So.
off the top of your head, I go out to too many bars every weekend.
Who doesn't?
Everybody that's playing, everybody in a band has an iPad in front of them. Off the top of your head, how many songs do you think you could, sing
Oh God, I
with,
can't.
without the lyrics in front of you?
I could a lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
I mean, we play about 40 songs a night.
Yeah.
And there's probably a good 25 that have fallen off of our list. So I mean that's 65 right there that
Right.
that we've done in the course of a year and a half,
Right.
and I'm sure there's a ton more.
Yeah, there's hundreds that, I could probably that we would never do.
Yeah,
I
but
could,
if somebody,
you know,
asked you to just go sing it in a corner to him,
Yeah.
you might know it.
Absolutely.
yeah.
And then you're listening to What's Up New Presents 1540 Live. We're speaking with Adam and Joe from 7 Day Weekend. And then what is your musical background?
I've been playing in bands for the past 15 years. Played in a rock cover band called Government Cheese, and then we took a turn and became a Rage Against the Machine tribute band.
Okay.
So we were a Rage Against the Machine tribute band for quite a while. We actually we used to play at the station in Warwick that tragically burnt down. We were scheduled to play there the next night after
Wow.
that happened. So we did that run for a little while, and then I was in another band called Double Fault that played a mix of rock and dance covers. Some of the older songs that we do in this band we did in that band, and that took us through maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, and then just on hiatus, and then we all kind of found each other through friends of friends, and we're like, hey, let's give this a go, and it really worked out well.
What's it like to play in a tribute band? You get sick of playing the same songs every show, or is it just like a job where you just do it?
The tribute band thing was really fun. It's a very like clicky type of audience because obviously like we did Rage, so people came out to see Rage. So if you play somewhere and they don't want to hear Rage, then they hate you. But if you're playing somewhere and you have a bunch of Rage fans, you feel like you're the biggest thing in the world.
Did you ever play with the Rage cover band at the Living Room in Providence?
No.
Because I saw a Rage cover band there many years ago. I thought it'd be funny if that was you, but
Really?
guess not. I love Rage, by the way.
Really?
Big fan.
Is that the living room that was?
It was behind. It was across the street from the Coca-Cola factory.
Yes,
Yeah.
they-
It was like the
I know
third
what
iteration
you're
of the
talking
living
about,
room.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a parking lot now, but
Yeah, I've actually been there. I can't remember who I saw.
there's some good stuff that went through there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We actually we had a show a few months ago that it was during like a blizzard and there weren't many people there, and I was just walking around and a guy came up and he gave me $40 and he
Cash.
said $40 in cash and said, play the 2 heaviest metal hardest rock songs you know.
Awesome.
Now our set is like
Yeah.
Beyonce and Justin Timberlake and Bruno Mars and I go back to the guys. I'm like, this guy just gave me $40. We didn't know what to play, so we played
Bulls on Parade?
We played Bulls on Parade and Bob O'Reilly, which we had played a piece of one
Right.
time, but
From The Who.
we played Bulls on Parade, and I know my friends were all talking about it, and it was cool because I know that they had been in the Rage tribute band, and I knew our
The
guitarist.
bass player Steve now was the guitarist in the Rage Against the Machine tribute band.
Okay.
Wow.
So
So how'd the crowd react, or was
Yeah,
it
they
just that
loved
one
it.
guy?
No, they loved it.
no,
yeah.
they
That's
did.
the
They were
Rage
like,
song,
wow, this
yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we'll kind of noodle on stage. Actually, last weekend we started playing "Shook Me All Night Long" by AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
And we've never even touched that song before, and the crowd just pretty much sang the whole first verse and chorus.
Yeah.
So,
I saw them
nice.
live in 2009, 2010 at Gillette Stadium. They put on a show.
Yeah.
Those guys, they just don't stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to play as long as AC/DC does?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the idea. That's it. Just gonna keep playing popular music. I guess it's, how do you choose the combination between new music and old, 80s music, 90s music?
I push for 90s music as much as possible. But it's just personal preference. But we try to get a good mix of. Adam and I generally make the set lists.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that sort of thing, we kind of try and when we think of a song, it's not only would we be able to do a version of the song that people would enjoy, but also where would we put this in the set, so that we're not learning a song and then we go to make a set and we're like, I don't even want this in the
Right,
set.
doesn't fit or something.
Right.
So that those things are more important than really when the song came out.
Right.
But with the exception of stuff that's on the radio now, is stuff that we, whether we like it or not, sometimes feel like you kind of
staying
need to learn.
current, yeah.
Exactly.
Right, we have like a good foundation of stuff that's timeless, and then we're always like, we just added Happy not too long ago, and if that has a shelf life, then we'll drop it and
Right.
put something else new that's current.
Right.
That's awesome. Adam and Joe, I want to thank you for joining us from 7 Day Weekend. One more time, where can people go and learn more about your band?
You can go to 7dayweekendband.com, and probably the best place to really get all the updated information and everything like that is our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/7dayband. And make sure you like us on Facebook
And share with your friends.
Share it with your friends.
Share with your friends. This will be on podcast, so you can share this on your page.
Awesome.
Everybody should get out to 1 Pelham East on Thames Street in Newport, Rhode Island on May 31st. And that is I don't know, what is that, a Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday, May 31st.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Could be. Yes.
For the best of what's happening in Newport, Rhode Island.